as fuck out here.
I kind of have to disagree because witches do that sacrifice. I'm not saying, listen, I'm spiritual. I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong, but you have to realize witches can get evil. I will never claim that title. I feel like you're more of an alchemist. You're not a witch. You're alchemist. If you work with your ancestors, you into their herbs and stuff, you're alchemist. Because a real witch sacrifices people. They sacrifice people. Like these Satanists, they're witches and warlocks. Because they fucking sacrifice people, harvest their sexual energy, right? That's that's witch warlock. I'm not religious at all. I hate religion. By the way, if you want to find the worst kind of people known to man, go to them churches. If you want to find the most evil, disgusting, fucking, I can't even say because, like, the kind of things they do in them churches is not for the faint of heart. Because the kind of evil they do, this is why I tell chosen ones, especially angels, do not go to them churches. It's like a cow entering a slaughterhouse. If you're an angel, you better keep your ass away from the churches. Okay? Especially the churches. Because that's your literal slaughterhouse. That's where, they watch you, stalk you, and prey on you. Then they fucking kill you. That's just the truth. But I feel like you're an alchemist. You're not a witch. Trust me. A witch is someone that is evil. They're evil. Trust me. I would never claim that title because witches, they need to sacrifice people. Especially if you're a mason, you need to climb up them ranks. The only way you can maintain that mason title is if you sacrifice people. And yes, putting someone in jail could be a sign. Like, they try to shit on me. They could have physically sacrificed me, but they tried to put me where I'd be in jail for like 20, 30 years. All I was doing is defending myself. I didn't have a knife. I didn't have this, that. I just had a pot and I was beating the fuck out of sibling. Because he was talking shit. But, just because, just because you're alchemist, it does not mean you're a witch. You have to really be, like, if you have to be very specific what you're saying. Like, you have to be very specific. Because a witch is a person that is manipulative, is deceptive, is a sadist. Because look at these fucking witches and warlocks in these fucking Masonic temples. They fucking, what about adrenochrome? Adrenochrome. That's where they stay youthful. No. Because what happens if you get rid of all the supply, adrenochrome supply? Guess what happens? You start looking hella worse than you looked before. So, yes, witches can be evil. Because I had a bunch of fucking witches, trying to murder me and sacrifice me. Vriska is like an ultimate Satanist. She's a Satanist. Because her raggedy ass tried to kill me September 20, I think September 9th. It was a Tuesday. She tried to kill me Tuesday night, Wednesday morning of that week. So, September 9th, she tried to kill me. It was a Tuesday. She tried to murder me in my sleep. She was trying to suck the life out of me. And God stopped her. Because I had to literally force myself to wake up. I had to force myself. Because if I didn't wake up, I would have died that night. That day. I would have died. And I kept hearing this voice like, it's alright, it's alright. This hypnotic voice. And I was, but I had to force myself. I had to force myself. She put me in this like sleep trance where I, trying to force me to, and I literally felt her on my back. Literally felt her. I like a spider having their face on you and shit. That's what I mean. So you have to be very, very specific when you say a witch because these bitches, that's what they require to sacrifice the if witches are what you're saying is true, because you're not a witch, you're alchemist. You're alchemist. But if witches are good people, Why the fuck are they taking your hair and your clothes? Why the fuck are they taking your personal belongings doing witchcraft on you? Why is there a thing such called voodoo? Why is there a voodoo? Why? If you have pure intentions or it's karma, then why do people do love spells, death spells, money blockages, doing all kinds of shit to stop your destiny? Why? I'm just saying. You probably dealt with bitches that try to take your destiny. You know what I mean? That try to do everything they can. Why do fucking Bohemian Grove? Why is California underwater right now? Going through extreme floods. Why? Because of one secret. It's going to fuck down, that's why. Because there's so much fucking evil in California. It's judgment, right? So if what you're saying is true about witches being pure, that's not true. That's not true. People mistake alchemists with witches. That's not true. Spirituality with Satanism. Spirituality is nothing but healing. It's nothing but protecting yourself. It's nothing but elevating your vibration. It's nothing but getting rid of all the bad stuff at your life. Trauma, anger, pain, resentment, natal butts, parasites, mucus, metals, colon, fluoride. That's pretty much an alchemist. And people like to talk shit that that we're saints. No. But I just want to say, I don't want to go all over the place, but I just want to say, be very, very specific talking about witches. Because there's bitches that blooded people, that bathe in people's blood. If you see that video in Hostel, that scene in Hostel, where the girl's upside down and this girl slit her throat and she was bathing that girl's blood, they exist. They do exist. Look at Hillary Clinton's bitch ass, where she did that frazzle drip bullshit. You're welcome. That's what I'm trying to say. Witches and alchemists are not the same. It's two different realities. Witches are oil, alchemists are water. Spirituality is water, religion is oil, and so what the fuck is Satanism? So, thank you.